the main photographer called Jake.
Jake Baugh was born November 18th, 1976. He went to high school at Southern High School in Louisville, Kentucky, where he was bullied ironically enough for filming his fellow classmates. He was a documentarian,
I found my shoes, I found my shoes, I found my shoes, I found my shoes.
An artist, a lover of animals, a plant connoisseur, and for all intents and purposes, an entertainer. He had been making videos since at least 1992, going from home videos to the big times of YouTube. Jake also lived in the basement of a home in Louisville, Kentucky, allegedly with his mom Georgia, according to Kiwi Farms. It's hard to know where to begin with Jacob. For a man that seemingly lived in complete isolation for most of his life, there was so much more to Jake than what was on the surface. He made bizarre videos that captured the attention of hundreds of thousands of people from websites such as Kiwi Farms and 4chan's R9K board. Jake would upload videos almost every day, with many videos just being random nonsense that were just 30 to 60 seconds in length. These sketches would range from Jake dancing, doing magic tricks, and even sometimes getting into violent altercations.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Jared. You don't fucking do this to me. I'm gonna fucking rip your fucking head off.
Jacob is out of control.
Yeah, eat this! Come on then! Let's fight, okay?
While he was considered a strange guy by the online community that he had fostered, he was a very talented and creative guy. He made many drawings, music, inventions.
It's messy, I know. Looks like this. Those are magnets. South is here, north here. And this part of the rotor here, this is north, this is south, so it pulls it. But the only thing I have to do now
Let's make it work.
And even video games.
This is a video game I made in 2007, and this is just the first world. I had 7 worlds.
This is what each one looks like. I can show you.
There's 5 levels to each world, each color, and they each get harder, and there was 5 levels with a mini boss at each end. I never got to the main boss because I lost everything.
He was kind of a jack of all trades when it came to music. He would even rap in the car sometimes.
Run with the funky venom, send you away to come back on another day. Most of the brothers don't give a flying fuck anyway. Teening and pain and tripping raw, deadly as a law, blowing your mind and winds you up, but you won't rewind, leave you in knots and see spots in your brain or right.
Most of his videos were pretty straight to the point, but sometimes even his videos would be as experimental as his art and music. He even had mixtapes that he would hand out to people on the street to get his music out there.
some songs from. This is my album from back when I didn't have a computer to put notes on. This is when I didn't know how to play the guitar right or anything.
He would even paint pictures for the news station he was feuding with at the time, Wave 3, or as you and me would know it, NBC.
I did this for Wave 3 once, and I thought that I emailed it to them, and I don't guess I did, or they didn't like it. Probably didn't like it. Peacock's different here. I made it a rainbow.
He would even incorporate a lot of art into his videos using a computer program called Poser. There's a really funny story he tells in this next video where he tries showing some of his art to his friends at a party and them not appreciating it for its perverse nature.
All the mean people. I made this and I showed it one night with and people didn't like it for some reason. I don't know why. Got me and made me very uncool with the girls at the party at the time. I thought it'd be funny. Yeah. Yes, I had a full body. Ah! And there she is, pinning me down. That's Poser 4 art for you. But again, really, it was just the necessity to see myself getting pinned at that point, and I never have been pinned yet like that. Man, it'd be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah, you can see the reflection there. And now she is made of stone, as you can see. We both became close friends. Yay! It's like a little cute micey.
If you were just scrolling YouTube and came across some of these videos, it would be understandable to be confused. There's simply no explaining what's going on in a lot of these videos. Some of my favorite Jake Baugh videos are the ones that are literally 1 to 2 seconds long.
We did to him, yes, right. You son of a... You're the one that said that's Ed.
Sometimes he'll even mess up and upload videos without any audio. He even does parodies of sketches, like this one he did for The Hangover.
Rain Man tell him that because he practically broke a Las Vegas casino and he was a retard.
What? He was a retard.
There's also videos where Jake will attempt to explain himself like a sort of director, but it just brings more questions than answers.
Come on, guys, man.
Had a problem with the drive. No, wait, we didn't say action yet.
Action yet.
Action! Oh, you didn't even say action. Hold on a minute.
He was considered by many people online to have schizophrenia. While Jake seemed to be a completely insane person, there are several of Jake's videos that paint a completely different picture, however. There are videos where Jake is seen driving, and while he can go a bit crazy at times,
We're driving down the road, we're driving down the road.
he's relatively normal for the most part. He does get into some pretty wacky situations in some of these videos, though. There's a video where he drives next to a burning car that seemingly seems like it's gonna explode.
I don't know how to go any other way. Oh my god, it's gonna blow up. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna get fucking killed by this thing. It's gonna blow up! Where am I supposed to go? Excuse me, am I stupid? Okay. I'm just trying to get, I just want to know where I'm supposed to. I get lost. How do I get, can I ask you a question, please? How do I get to the library any other way? Do I go right and then what? Sorry.
I don't think cars are supposed to shake like that. There's also a video where he's driving with his mother during the deadly Louisville tornado of 1996.
Look, there, see the flashing red?
There's a activity in Louisville that gives you a tornado warning to northern Allen and southern Barron.
In the next hour or so, that's the general direction in which the storm is headed at this time. So again, the National Weather... All this
Shows some damage.
Has issued
I'll zoom up there.
tornado warning in effect until 8:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Having a stroke.
Oh man. Mom,
25 miles per hour.
look how bad it is over there. I mean, you can see a foam cloud over that way.
Get down, Jake.
You're under a tornado.
Jakey.
More than an hour.
Mom, look at that foam cloud.
It's not a funnel cloud.
The entire area's under
not a
tornado watch.
It's bad.
It's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not a tornado.
How do you know?
It's a thunderstorm.
This was an F4 tornado that devastated thousands of homes in the Louisville area. For the most part, he seems really normal in these videos. There are also videos of how he is around his family. He loves spending time with them on the 4th of July, setting off fireworks.
I could put this on YouTube. Ooh! Crackly!
Playing poker.
Playing, he's up. How much are you up?
460,000.
460,000. Casey and Shy and Missy are downstairs.
I stopped
Hello.
by to say hi, sweetiekins.
Look into the camera.
Hi there, sweetiekins.
There's my morning glories tripping.
Grilling outdoors, and showing off his Hawaiian wood roast to the family.
If you want any blackberries, you can have them.
Oh, that's cool.
They got seeds. Where is everybody? They're supposed to be here already.
There's even some videos where he's hanging out at malls or stores like Walmart.
It's ironic, everybody's here to see some famous country singer, and I'm the Word of God. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
While these videos are rare in nature compared to the thousands of videos that he would upload on a day-to-day basis, they do paint a picture that all in all Jake seemed like a pretty normal guy at times. It would be understandable to think that this man has completely lost his mind, and you'd be right to an extent. I'm definitely not saying that he didn't have schizophrenia. However, there are times where Jake admits that a lot of his videos are just him being wacky or entertaining for his audience.
I'm 33 years old, and I'm really not that nuts really all the time. I just do it just because it's funny and it's a...
What did you do that for? Come hand jive, whole hand jive, life.
No, really, man, I'm not really like that. I'm just acting, see? This is just for you.
Jake was an entertainer at heart and really loved playing it up to the camera. In some of his videos, he even says he was inspired by comedians such as Jim Carrey and Pee Wee Herman.
I'm gonna do this because I love Pee Wee Herman and this Big Adventure. Yuck, what's up doing on that? And Jim Carrey. And I decided since I don't have clear tape, I'm gonna do it with black electrical tape.
Okay, we're gonna show you this, okay? Kapow!
There are videos, however, where he's obviously not playing it up to the camera, and these videos are seemingly darker in tone than the lighthearted antics that many of us would expect from his videos. Jake has been making videos for a long time now, even as far back as 1992, maybe even earlier than that. He's been making off-the-wall content well before YouTube was an established thing. A lot of these videos are frighteningly similar to the types of content he would end up posting on YouTube. While a lot of these videos are really funny, some are downright insane. There are videos like this one where he's obviously either on something or having a manic episode.
Over here. Open the eyes. Don't you hear, Mom?
Jacob loved growing morning glory and Hawaiian woodrow plants. These plants have been known to contain LSA properties similar to what you would find in something like LSD. While LSA is similar in chemical properties to LSD, there are differences that make it not as potent. The difference in LSA and LSD is natural versus synthetic, according to several sources I found online. While LSA seeds can look back on a history of entheogenic and ceremonial use, they are by no means an alternative to LSD. The two molecules share a similar chemical makeup, and indeed LSA can produce profound mind-altering experiences. While the transparent, energetic, and uplifting qualities of LSD cannot be matched, LSA induces a somewhat sedated, dreamlike trance. According to a video on the Zamnesia website, LSA trips can last from 6 to 8 hours. In some of his videos, he would talk about having vivid hallucinations.
Don't come here and put me in prison, please, or something like that. Like my trip worked out to be tonight in my head. It's horrible, over and over. Like all these images you don't even want to see. Me being crucified and everything. I mean, you couldn't believe it, what I'm seeing tonight.
While Jake loved mind-altering drugs, he was also an advocate for the legalization of marijuana and would ask for pot frequently in his videos.
7:00 a.m. right now, and I'm sitting here, and I don't want to hear, well, you don't need pots for losers, this or that. I don't want to hear about the war on drugs or anything else. It's my life. I'm going to live it the way I want to live it. I'd like to enjoy my life. And if you don't want to give me some fucking pot, then I'm going to sign out. And I do mean it.
While Jacob loved growing plants and going on LSA trips, he also liked to drink alcohol. He even made his own wine at times.
Man, the wine I made just a little while ago, that I tried a little while ago, right there, the orange. It's made with oranges and raisins. I've never tasted or felt wine so good. And that's my grape jelly wine, and it's still fermenting even.
Many times he would mix morning glory pills into his alcohol, which is obviously not advised by most medical professionals.
A bottle of Everclear and vodka. It's also got some 10,000 morning glory seeds dissolved in it.
He unfortunately would have a heavy reliance on booze to get him through the most depressing moments of his life, and while he loved booze, he didn't quite enjoy it as much as he enjoyed Benadryl. If you clicked on this video knowing who Jake Baugh is, there's a pretty big chance you know about Jake and his love of Benadryl. In one of his most infamous videos, he talks about his uses of it in a clip that even got featured on the Your Mom's House podcast.
I want to share something for all of you horny people. This isn't sinful or anything, it's fun. Before you have sex, if you want to be horny for 2 or 3 hours like you've never been in your life, and you have access to marijuana too, good weed, listen to me. True weed alone can get you really hornier than normal, but Benadryl, take about 10, 12 Benadryl before you want to have your sexual fun with your partner or whatever you do or masturbate, alright? About an hour later, when you feel it just kicking in, smoke your weed then. And then go ahead and get horny. And I promise you, it'll be millions and times more. You'll be so blissfully horny that you will not want to come. Trust me. There is going to be restlessness if you take it really late at night and you want to just go to bed. Don't do that, because Benadryl will make you have restless legs and restlessness. You'll wake up and you'll it's not very pleasing. Hold on, I'm this laughing gas. Hold on. Anyway, it's better than an orgasm. I've been up for like 48 hours straight before on Benadryl and weed on my computer watching women wrestling. Pussy farts.
While he wasn't as addicted as most people, he enjoyed spending his time playing video games. His favorite games were Chess Master.
Box there, and I can't even eject the disc, it's so old, and there's my controller, and it's got this mark on it here. Me rubbing my thumbnail across that over and over and over, just for that physical feeling there. It's too bad PlayStation 3 doesn't carry the Chess Master 10th edition or greater, because the PlayStation 3 is knocks the other. and start from the beginning and go all the way up from Stanley all the way up to Chess Master. There's like 500 or 600 personalities to play, and they all have their neat little things they do. What was it? Ah! I scared you, didn't I?
And PlayStation Home.
This is the truth about PlayStation Home, the piece of crap. I sat there and I won 10,000 at once in one hand. It was up to 106,000, and then I waited for one more hand, and then after I lost that and folded, I closed that table and went back, and then I lost all 10,000 back to 98,800. I'm just so tired of the bull at that stupid PlayStation Home garbage crap. It's nothing funny. It's nothing. It just blows my mind infinitely angry. And the stupid mouths on these stupid kids and people nowadays. To hell with it.
He played so many video games that he said he was losing his vision from them.
I might have slight eye damage from doing an LSA extraction with Coleman fuel. I accidentally reused a bottle that there was a little tiny bit of it in there, and I have trouble seeing. This is the third day I've had trouble seeing. Very slight trouble, but trouble nonetheless. The only other thing it could be is the video games I've been playing a whole lot lately. But if you guys do it with Coleman fuel first, you need to make sure you're not drinking, and make sure they need to make it legal to just buy LSA. The government can extract it, right?
He would even rant about the video game industry from time to time.
Industry right now, the PlayStation 4 coming out and the Xbox, whatever it is, I don't really care much for that. I mean, you come up with these games that suck, man. All you care about is the graphics. I mean, what happened to the magic of all the old school video games? Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, Rygar. It's like it's all become a waste of time. It's a waste of money, and everybody buys these new systems, and they're worth and they get paid billions of dollars, but they don't have people like me who grew up doing this stuff, man, who can write a video game. I used to use Click and Play on the Apple to make video games, and I used a Poser program to create characters and stuff for the video game, and they're actually fun. There's secrets hidden places. The graphics aren't the entire point to a video game. A video game has to be fun. It has to have secrets. It has to have drama. It has to have some kind of a spirit to it, man.
If Chris Chan was the most documented lolcow in history, Jake has to be the second. Unfortunately for us, however, most of Jake's videos are lost media. He had 3 main channels, with his most recent one being deleted by YouTube, resulting in the loss of over 2,000 videos. There was also a video where Jake was dancing in a towel, and unfortunately for all of us, the towel may have came off in that video, resulting in a permanent ban. According to Jake's videos that haven't been lost, he's talked about having Facebook pages that hackers have deleted, as well as Yahoo groups that have been lost to time.
2,000 YouTube videos. And I posted like 100 of them on my Facebook page, and some hacker erased all of it. That just sucks. It's just stupid. I pasted all my music on there, and it's been erased again and again. It's just stupid.
If he was as consistent as making his home videos as he was with his YouTube uploads, then there has to be a treasure trove of content hidden somewhere in Louisville, Kentucky. Jake was a lover of animals and had several pet mice and a deceased cat named Fluffy that he would often reminisce about. He also had a dog named Gracie that would make appearances from time to time. There's an entire saga of videos I call the Mouse Saga, where one of his mice gets pregnant and has little mice. He would often brag about how he loved to give heaven to mice and how he didn't understand how anyone could ever hurt God's creatures. There's even a funny video where he's had to lock some of the mice up in a sort of mouse prison that he's somehow constructed.
This is mouse prison. if that male mouse, it was trying to hurt the other two, it was biting them and chasing them all over and biting them, so I throw them in prison right there. It's a mouse trap. You can get it for $20, and it works great as a mouse prison. Look at that. Look at that sorry face. Aren't you sorry? You fought with them? Aren't you sorry? Did you hear me? And it's worse if he put it in there with them because he wants out more. He wants to join the group again. And he gets to see that this mouse and the other mouse have full authority over him. They own this prison. Do you hear me?
Some of Jake's more famous or infamous videos were rant-style videos. The topics of these videos range from legalization of marijuana,
Or older, or actually even 21 or something like that, then don't watch it. I watch all these movies and stuff, and I just keep seeing sin after sin after sin on them. And I think people are trying to feed themselves with by creating all these different things for entertainment. At the same time, there's a plant that's called pot. I'm not even gonna. I just know I want pot in my life. I think that I think adults, if they can use it responsibly, I don't see a problem with it.
religious sermons,
Because even if you weren't punished, there's a place that's wonderful, and there is no more pain. In the first heaven and earth where you are, it's going to become smaller than a photon and vanish with the devil in it. And that's what he gets for messing with me and everybody else in our lives and messing everything up. I've been sitting here for over an hour and a half trying to put it in words that are simple, and I'm not going to sound condemning, but you can't leave this place till you pay everything you owe.
quantum mechanics, and nuclear physics.
Moon blowing up, space-time both coexist at once. They're both the same thing because motion determines this, and which is actually motion of things is energy, like photons or things that hit your eyes and you see them. As these black holes all move away from another,
As well as his opinion on human women.
roll around. I mean, all they do is talk a lot, and it doesn't even make any sense. They're not good at chess. They're not good at video games. All they do is talk a lot and show their gorgeous little body, and then they pretend like it's God's gift to the earth, and you can't touch it or have it. Well, who cares? The hell with them. The only thing they're good for is sex. A cat is good to hug and love forever. You're stupid enough to want to marry a stupid woman of any kind? Of this place? A human woman, man? Are you out of your mind? All they do is make you horny and then they leave and that's it. That's all they've ever been good for. Go ahead and marry a dog or a cat, but don't marry a human woman. They smell bad, everything. They expect you to be God's gift to them. And never give anything to you, do they? No, you got to go out with them 100 times, you never get to even know anything about them. To hell with them, they're stupid. They're women. They're human, especially American women, man. They don't even allow hookers. Why? Because, it's so horrible. They could sell everything else and screw everybody, but screwing people out of their money is a whole different thing, isn't it?
He would even talk about the local TV station and how Whacked Out Sports promotes degeneracy.
I keep on watching Whacked Out Sports on here, and I told them, I didn't ask, I told them God does not want this. You cannot keep hurting yourselves. I don't care if you're in the octagon ring and you like to get fucking busted in the face. The spirit in you, which is life, does not want that. And you keep on telling these kids to jump off roofs and get broken bones everywhere. Jumping into trees and flying off of things, landing on their nuts. It's not even funny, dude. Yeah, well, all you women are the reason that I'm dying. I take fucking 30 Benadryl at once at night when I fucking want to get horny and enjoy myself sexually without... And then there's the jealousy and rage issue I have over even lesbians. I'm jealous of you even, so... You people, man, in America are fucking so goddamn dumb. Your sexuality in America fucking sucks. What? I have never in my life wanted to stick my dick inside of a woman and come. That is the stupidest, nasty...
I hate using the word incel, but for the most part, Jacob was an incel. There are many videos where Jake goes after women and blames them for his situation in life. He was definitely a sexually frustrated guy. That doesn't mean Jake was a bad guy, though. He's nowhere near as bad as most lolcows. He's definitely not as weird as someone like Cyrax, and he certainly didn't have sex with his mom. It's not really known why he spent so much of his life in his basement. He seemed to be fairly good at communicating with people and loved being around his family. There's a video where he talks about this and says he's in an almost inescapable routine.
Taste pussy, or I'm never gonna see it in real life. So that's why I drink so much and all. No, I don't like my life. I think it sucks. I think it fucking really sucks. I live in this chair over here. I've lived in it since about 10 years old. Before that, I had a rocking horse since I was about 2 or 3 years old, and that's where I've lived. And I have to be in a repetition, and I can't leave. If I do, it's only to go out and get something to eat, or, I mean, and only if I'm starving. I live in that chair, and I'm 33. And I don't want to be rich. I just want people to like me as all, like they like Johnny Depp and everybody else. And I want to eat pussy once or twice, maybe 100 times. I don't know. I haven't done it.
It was believed that Jake had autism. You might laugh at that because it's pretty obvious that he did. I'm not trying to be mean or anything by bringing that up. It's just that if he had autism, one of the common symptoms is repetition. Autistic people tend to gravitate towards repetition, sometimes to an extreme extent. It could have been a direct cause for him to waste so much of his life in his basement, unfortunately. Jacob Baugh died on May 26, 2019 after a short hiatus from posting videos. Services for Jacob were held at Arch El Hedi at Rest Haven Funeral Home. It's unknown how he died, but there are posts on Kiwi Farms that seems to paint a picture of what had happened. This information isn't 100% legit by any means, so take a lot of this with a grain of salt. Lindsay Fan on Kiwi Farms says that Jake was found by his mother sitting in his rocking chair with his face blue. All I can really do is speculate about Jake's health. There are times where Jake talks about having breathing problems in many of his videos. He claims that he damaged his lungs from smoking salvia.
Service announcement, and this is serious about salvia. I used it like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And I smoked a little piece of twig in there, and which is also in the leaves, I found out. I mean, it's the same chemical probably. And my lungs don't work right anymore. I'll never be able to breathe right again. And sure, I like to smoke the Chiva a little bit, but now I can't enjoy it anymore because I have restricted lung disease or something like that, or COPD from it. And now it's even worse. For some reason, I woke up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep on my sides or my back or anything. Usually I can only sleep on one of my sides and breathe right. Now it's, even while I'm sitting up and awake right now, I don't know if it's allergies combined with it or if it's because of, I don't have any idea. Or if there's more damage occurring now because of what happened. Maybe it takes that long for it to get worse, I don't know. But, and to you Bouncing Bear Botanicals who sold me that poison like that, man, you're going to lake fire too. You're a business person, A, and B, you sell poisons to kids and everything. You didn't even care how old I was, did you?
There's also an older video where he says he was having tests done for what would have seemingly been cancer.
Some songs, even fire in your eyes, it's just a fire in your eyes, it's just a fire in your eyes, fire in the eyes. In the eyes! But it sucks. And I might have cancer of the colon and stuff, man. For real. I was at they made me drink this big, like a glass this big of like this ice. And they, raspberry, you want that? Or lime or orange, huh? And so, you gotta stay here an hour first. Drink it all, sonny! Except for this much here at the line. Don't drink it all. Take it with you, sonny. Take your blood, stick needle in. Ah! It didn't hurt, but it was really kind of you, nurse. You were really good at that. Now, you drink this, sonny. No, don't move too much. You know, you don't move at all. Take a deep breath and hold it. I'm afraid I can't breathe now. And then they take the needles out and then wrap it around with green stuff. Wrap it tight. Yeah, so you don't bleed to death, sonny. What did you say? And 2 minutes and 43 seconds I've been, what did I do? We're not rolling still, are we? We are? Well, son of beaks.
I don't want to end this video on a down note. I want it to be known that Jacob Baugh was loved by his fans, his pets, and his family. He may have rotted away in his basement, but he was a very creative person and passionate about many things. He wasn't a monster, he was a person at the end of the day. There's so many locals that are bad people or turning into bad people these days.
Josh, did you know King Cobra died from drinking? You know
I
that,
don't
Josh?
fucking give a shit.
But Jacob wasn't one of them. He was one of the good ones. Rest in peace, King Cobra JFS, and rest in peace, Jacob Baugh.
This is Jake, and that's all for now.